this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I wanted to give you a video on the moon and the signs and what it means. The moon in your chart basically shows how you emote, and it shows how you handle your emotions and how you basically, how you deal with things on an emotional level. Pretty much, moon in Aquarius is a very eccentric sign to have your moon. So that means that you may handle yourself in odd or unexpected ways. And it doesn't make this bad or anything. The moon in Aquarius is pretty much, I'm trying to get my camera right, sorry about this. The moon in Aquarius is pretty much, you may have felt like an oddball, like you were just, you knew that you felt odd about things growing up, and you can be, like I said, a little eccentric with the way you handle your emotions, but you're a very fair person. You're very highly intellectual. You really, I want to say, a very humanitarian sort of heart. You will stand up for someone when you feel like there's an injustice going on. You're sort of the underdog in a lot of ways. Emotionally, you can be detached in relationships. But that doesn't mean that you're not feeling in the relationship. It means you more intellectualize your feelings than you do feel them. And like I said in another video, there's thinkers and there's feelers, and you are a thinker when it comes to relationships and feelings. So you think about your feelings rather than just act on them. So I will say, having your moon in Aquarius, because we know that the moon also represents your mom. Your mom could have been eccentric in some way. She could have been highly intellectual, What else? And I want to say, the moon represents your future spouse. So if you're a man, only if you're a man, it doesn't represent your future spouse if you're a female. If you're a man, your spouse could be very eccentric, very intelligent, very revolutionary, depending on what house it's in. It tells you, expands more on this. But pretty much, moon in Aquarius, you could be seen just as emotionally aloof, like a little detached from others, and you like your space emotionally. I think that a lot of times, maybe when you're upset, you like to do your own thing or go off on your own a lot, and you're just more comfortable like this. And that you're eccentric, but you feel that your whole thing is just because people are different doesn't mean they can't be accepted. And I think that people who have moon in Aquarius know that they're just different from other people, but it's okay. You're unique, very unique, and you embrace your uniqueness, which is a good thing. But pretty much, moon in Aquarius, the biggest complaint from women is he's not listening, or she's not listening, or paying attention, or whatnot. And the moon in Aquarius they just need a lot of space, and they're always thinking about the relationship. They're, in their head, they're not always feeling what you're feeling at the same time. But trust me, they're thinking, they're paying attention to what you're saying, and they're not big, I want to say, as far as big talkers, it's kind of hit or miss with that. Aquarian is a very eccentric sign. A lot of Aquarians are a lot alike because they're so unique. But I will say that the spectrum is either, most of them I think are pretty quiet, but I've noticed that there's either they talk a lot or they don't talk at all. So emotionally, you're more so in your head. You're always thinking about how you feel rather than more outwardly expressing that. And a partner for you would definitely be somebody who's intellectual, who's independent, who's a free thinker. She could be a humanitarian too. You're big on humanitarian causes, and helping other people is really big for you. So this is just a little information. Again, you got to do a whole chart, and Aquarius is a very hard sign to really explain because they are so unique. So if you have any questions, please put them below. If you have comments, leave a comment, like, dislike, whatever it is. And if you would like to see more videos, I hope you subscribe. If you would like to take astrology classes, the links are below. There's a basics class and an aspects class. So I hope to see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.